to Katrina's Creations. Today I am going to be dyeing yarn with my daughter and my granddaughter, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to give you a little preview of what yarn that we will be dyeing and the prep work before they get here, so you can see what goes into the beginning parts of dyeing, and then stick around for the end to see what disasters occurred. Yeah. So this is Knit Picks Chroma Twist. This is a bulky weight. It's a 5 weight. It is a 70% superwash merino, 30% nylon, and there are, I know there's yardage here, yeah, 127 yards per skein. These and this are Knit Picks palette yarn. This one has not been separated. The other 3 were separated into 10-gram minis, and Knit Picks palette, this is not the bare yarn, the other is bare yarn. This is just white. It's kind of an off-white. It's fingering weight, and it is 231 yards and 50 grams. So I got 5 mini skeins out of each skein, and I had 4 skeins total. And this fiber content, it is considered a 1 weight. It's 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And then over here I have 4 skeins. I kept thinking it was Brava, but it's not. This is Andes del Campo. It's an Aran weight. There's 164 yards per skein. It is considered a 4 weight, and it's also 100% Highland wool. So this is not superwash, and neither is the Knit Picks palette. This one is a superwash, which means this can go into the wash. These will have to be hand washed and then laid flat. So the first thing I'm going to do before my daughter and granddaughter arrive is I'm going to soak it in some vinegar, because these do need to soak for about 20 minutes. Okay, so this is all that yarn is soaking in vinegar and water right now. The vinegar is in there because it helps the yarn to absorb the dye better. So I've got that soaking at this point. So my daughter is doing, she's doing one of the mini skeins, and she's trying to experiment to see if she can come up with sage green.
Just green.
No, just green. We gave up on sage green. Darker greens.
Yes.
So she's doing that, and then my granddaughter over here is doing a gradual yarn, a gradiated yarn. So she's got closer to a sage green, kind of a.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Getting there. So then she's going to a little darker, and then she'll do the darkest. And she is doing the bulky yarn right there, and she's going to do it as a gradient. So she'll be putting some of it in one cup, and then some of it in this next cup, and some in the last one, and then kind of blending them together. And then so far I just have lemon yellow. I see some spots I need to blend a little bit more right in here. I've just put food coloring on it, and then I just squish it like this until it works its way through. And I think I'm going to put some Kool-Aid sprinkles on it to finish that one out.
Alright, I dyed the yarn. It's green.
Okay,
I like that color.
we're going to come look at my daughter's yarn. There, it's like pistachio kind of green.
It's kind of a minty green.
Yeah.
Dark minty green.
There we go. Did you want to do anything else to it?
Oh, I have no idea. I have not decided.
Because you can put other dark greens spots in it, or you can paint some darker green into it.
I might dip it again and see how dark I can get it.
Okay. And then my granddaughter over here has hers She says she's making a mess.
Making a disaster.
So she's got it in 3 different colors.
They're the same though.
Well, when you pull them out, like take 2 out at first and kind of wring them out as you take them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
And then you can kind of squish in between these 2 colors to kind of so you don't have a big blob of white.
Yeah.
Was that my fingers that just left marks on that?
I don't know. It's fine.
I have Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid on my fingers because I put sprinkles on my yellow yarn. It's going to be 2 clashing colors. It's going to be purple and yellow, but oh well. We'll see what happens. So this is now going to go and get folded up and put into the microwave.
I knew that. You told me that.
It is. I can cut out things so. Okay, so it's going to be microwaved and literally like 2 minutes or more until the yarn itself is dry. So the plastic is going to be kind of stuck to it when we finish.
Are you putting it on the go list? Oh no. It will be more glass forever.
My mother. We're getting slap happy. My daughter has a case of the giggles over here. This is our yarn that we did. We did not dye all of it. There's some still over there. There's this. This one turned out. This was mine, and it's a total fail. I'll tell you. It was yellow, and then I put some Kool-Aid grape sprinkles, and look what it did. The Kool-Aid, where the Kool-Aid is, it actually broke the yarn. We think it might be because of the acidic acid in it. I don't know, but it didn't turn out. And then there's this real light yellow, and then we don't know how we did this. We have 3 separate greens. One has spots on it. That was the one I made. We think it looks like, this is the one that I made that has the spots. We think it looks like Monsters Inc. Yeah, definitely not, it didn't come out quite planned. Now this was my daughter's ocean colors. She does weaving, and this one we think is the prettiest out of the bunch because it's got some teals in here too. There you can see some teals in here. And then this was one my granddaughter did with the Aran weight yarn, so it's like a real soft, it was a celery green, it kind of washed out some. And then this was her gradient that didn't end up being a gradient. So we had fun, but we didn't have a whole lot of success, so this is more of a lesson of what not to do with yarn. So yeah. Yeah. So let me show you the final products that we came up with. Now I'll show you close up my disasters. Yeah, I'm not real sure why the yarn did not take for like the yellow for my daughter. I do know why I ended up burning my yarn, and that would be because the 3 of us got to talking and lost track of what was being microwaved in the microwave because we were busy laughing, and my daughter had a case of the giggles. And then we got to looking at family pictures that my mom had in her garage, and there was pictures I had there from my great-grandparents, and in the case of my granddaughter, they'd be her great-great-great-great-grandparents. So that was kind of interesting to see that. Actually, I saw some of my great-great-grandparents in the pictures too. So we were busy looking at those. We were busy looking also at my grandparents went to college in Berthoud, Colorado. This is their graduation diplomas from 1928 and 1929. And here is the cool thing. My grandmother's class pin is still in here from 1928, as well as the program and everything from the ceremony. So we were busy looking at all of that, and then we were busy talking about my granddaughter's wedding plans because she just got engaged. So we were chatting about that and talking about what her plans and her future husband's plans are, and lost track of what we were doing with the yarn. So let me show you the ones that I made. This was the yarn that was green with some, was supposed to be blue spots. They're kind of blue smudges in here. You can see it a little bit right here. I will be dyeing more yarn because this is okay. This one's not bad, but it's there. It actually is very close to matching my outfit. Then I have this one. This was supposed to be green and red. The green seems to be doing fine. The red turned to a kind of rosy pinky kind of color. So yeah, there's that. Now the burned yarn, it's kind of crunchy where it burned. This was the one that was yellow that I put speckles of grape Kool-Aid on. And then we microwaved it. And every place that the grape Kool-Aid was, I guess because it was concentrated and we maybe nuked it a little too long, it literally is breaking apart at all of those spots. So I have little pieces of yarn. Yeah, this is gonna end up in the trash because I can't do a thing with it. There's so many broken ends. I mean, it's literally just pulling apart and breaking. You can, well, it just broke right there. Yeah, you can just see it. It's just literally coming apart. So yeah, like here's a whole bunch of broken ends here. Yeah, so this will be going right into the trash can for that one. So our yarn dyeing, we've learned we can't be distracted while we're dyeing yarn, although we did have a lot of fun. I need to pick up some more colors because I was almost out of red and didn't realize it. So yes, I will have more dyeing in the future, hopefully without disastrous burned yarn in results. Thankfully, it was just a mini skein that got lost in the inferno in the microwave. So yeah. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.